Hello and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Dia and I'm passionate about all things interior design, home improvement, decorating and styling. And I'm here to share that passion with you. As we start preparing for the holidays, I thought I'd share with you some easy holiday styling ideas using things you may already have in your home. So if you're interested in getting some inspiration, keep watching. To get started, look around your home for things like trays, bowls, baskets, even boxes. We will use these in combination with holiday greens, berry picks, ornaments, candles, pine cones to create some easy holiday arrangements. So let's get started. Following are some examples that will spark ideas and help you create some holiday decor on a budget. And keep watching until the end for a bonus tip and more ideas. For this example, I'll take this marble tray, which is something you would normally use on a bathroom counter for toiletries or perfumes. I'll use a candle, ornaments, green picks, and berry branches to create a simple but elegant display that can be used on a console or a coffee table. I chose a battery-operated candle because I'm placing this arrangement right next to a live plant and I don't want to accidentally burn the leaves. I use a candle base to elevate the candle a bit and also give it a little bit more presence on the tray. The silver color goes well with the ornaments I will be using. I'm going to put this in the corner so I leave plenty of space for the other items I'm adding to the tray. I put a bit of tape to keep them together so they don't move around while I'm adding the other elements to the tray. These are mercury glass and I love the way they reflect the candlelight and other lights around the space, which adds a bit of sparkle to the arrangement. I include a smaller, different shaped mercury glass ornament with a ribbed effect for some interest. These are left over from my Christmas tree because we've moved into a smaller house and we're using a slim tree which requires fewer ornaments. Apart from the fact that I want to use them because they look so beautiful, they also help to carry my overall Christmas color scheme throughout the space. This ties in the Christmas tree colors and some other arrangements that I will show later. I've also used these in the front entry that gives a little bit of an introduction of what's to come as you move through the space with regards to color scheme and the various holiday decor you will see dispersed here and there. I twist this a little bit to fill in the gap, but you can play around with it to see how it fits your specific arrangement. That's the benefit of using artificial greens and picks because you can manipulate the wire to shape them accordingly. And then I'll add this little piece of greenery left over from another arrangement in between the two ornaments to fill in the gap. The beauty of such arrangements is that you can move them aside clean and move them back into place. I stick felt pads under all my trays so they don't scratch up my surfaces. For the next example, I'm using a larger tray. This is one I picked up at Home Goods a while ago, but any long tray will work. What's good about using such trays to create decorations or styling moments is that when it comes time to have dinner, you can easily slide it aside or pick it up, decorations and all, and just move it out of the way. Have your dinner and then pick it up and bring it right back to the table. I start with some candle pillars. This was a set I got from Costco some time ago, but I will insert similar ones in the description below. Start with the tallest one and place it in the middle and work around it. Where I'm putting this tray, it is visible from all sides, so the arrangement needs to look nice from all angles. So whether you are looking at it from the left, right, back, or front, it needs to be visually appealing. I put the tallest one in the middle and then place the second tallest a little bit further back from the middle one, and then stagger the other ones slightly forward in between, creating a bit of a zigzag effect. You will see the reason for this once I've added the other elements. Here I have some different kinds of green picks and berries I've had for years. I will link some similar ones below. I also have some natural pine cones and some little picks that have a little bit of a shimmer on the tips for added interest. Lastly, I'm also going to use some decorative petals. And to repeat myself, I've had these for ages. If you pick them up carefully after the holidays and store them, you can use them over and over again in different ways. These I bought when I lived in Europe, but I will try to find similar ones and link them for you. The white ones have a slight pearly look to them, and the others are a muted gold. Now I'll show you how it all comes together. Position the candles and next add the white pebbles. As a side note, you can also use flat beads from the craft store as a base to your tray arrangement. With regards to the pebbles, you could stop here because it looks fine the way it is. But I like to add some variation, so I scatter the gold ones here and there. I'll start with the green sprigs and place them to fill in the gaps between the candles. Then I'll layer in the shimmer-tipped ones. Make sure you look at the arrangement from all sides and position them in a way that looks good from all angles. Next, we'll add the berries in the same way. Play around with it until you like the way it looks. So the reason I added the pebbles was to fill in what I call the ball spots. Lastly, I add a few small pine cones just for a bit of more interest. But before I do that, let me show you how it looks from the back. As you see, the back part is equally nice. So here are some similar arrangements I've made in the past. Here is another example of a different kind of arrangement I've made for the bottom shelf of my front entry console. This is a dough bowl to which I've added some greens, large pine cones and leftover ornaments. In previous years, I had a wooden lidded box here and I decorated it similarly. As I mentioned before, this console is right by the front door, so it serves as a prelude to my color scheme of silver, gold, white, and a touch of brown. And now for our bonus tip. You can change the look of your wreaths from year to year by simply changing out the color of your bows, the type of bow, or adding or removing picks or berries, ornaments, or pine cones. I've had my wreaths for over 16 years and they still look great. Of course, I pack them well to make sure they do not accumulate dust while they sit in bins for most of the year until we pull them out for the holidays. Following are some examples of the same wreaths I've used year after year, both in my home and my clients. I hope I've given you some ideas and inspired you to look around your home for things you can use to incorporate into your holiday decorating. Remember to give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video, and let me know in the comments below which of these arrangements was your favorite. If you're interested in more practical tips, tutorials, and knowledge on how to decorate your home, subscribe and follow my channel. And stay tuned for my upcoming video on how to elevate your Christmas tree. See you next time. Bye for now.